Is this the most exciting SUV you can buy for under £35,000? Hold that thought because the Cupra Formentor is about to challenge everything you think you know about family crossovers. This Spanish rebel isn't playing by the usual SUV rulebook, and that might just be exactly what the market needs. But before we dive deep into why this matters, let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw an SUV and actually got excited about driving it? Not just owning it, but genuinely looking forward to getting behind the wheel? If you're struggling to remember, you're not alone, and that's precisely why the Formentor exists. Now I know what you're thinking. Another manufacturer promising sporty credentials while delivering vanilla handling wrapped in aggressive bodywork. We've all been burned by these promises before, but here's where things get interesting with the Formentor and why you need to stick around for the full story. Under the hood, Cupra offers a range that starts sensible and ends absolutely mental. The base 1.5-liter TSI delivers 148 horsepower, which sounds modest until you realize it's perfectly adequate for daily driving and significantly more engaging than most family SUVs. But wait, because things escalate quickly. Step inside and the sporty theme continues convincingly. You sit lower than in typical SUVs, immediately signaling this car's performance intentions. The seats are supportive, the steering wheel feels substantial, and that massive 12.9-inch screen looks thoroughly modern. There are some frustrations though. Those touch-sensitive climate controls are genuinely annoying to use while driving. Physical buttons would be infinitely better here. Some interior plastics feel cheaper than you'd hope, though the overall ambiance is convincing enough. Despite its coupe-like profile, practicality remains strong. Rear passengers get adequate space, and the 450-liter boot handles family duties without complaint. The plug-in hybrid sacrificed some cargo space, but it's still reasonable for most families. Let's start with what hits you first. That design is genuinely striking. This isn't your neighbor's boring crossover that looks like every other crossover. The Formentor has presence. Those sharp lines, that sloping roofline, and those distinctive copper accents that are becoming Cupra's signature. It looks expensive, much more expensive than its actual price tag suggests. But here's the crucial question everyone's asking. Does it actually drive as good as it looks? Because we've all seen beautiful cars that drive like shopping trolleys. The answer might surprise you, and I'll tell you exactly why in just a moment. The range topper is where Cupra shows its true intentions. The 2-liter TSI 4-drive produces 333 horsepower and rockets to 62 in just 4.8 seconds. That's proper sports car territory wrapped in family SUV practicality. Think about that for a second. Your school-run vehicle can outrun dedicated sports cars from just a few years ago. There are also plug-in hybrid options for the environmentally conscious, offering up to 78 miles of electric range. Though I'll be honest, these versions do carry extra weight that affects the handling dynamics. It's a trade-off worth considering based on your priorities. Now here's where the Formentor really separates itself from the pretenders: the handling. Many manufacturers bolt sporty bodywork onto ordinary platforms and hope you won't notice. Cupra actually engineered this thing to back up its aggressive looks. The steering has genuine weight and feedback. Body roll is controlled without being harsh. There's actual communication between you and the road surface. It feels alive in a way that most crossovers simply don't. The adaptive suspension on higher trims lets you dial between comfort and sport, but even the sport setting remains livable for daily use. Value is where the Formentor really shines. Starting around £34,000 but available with substantial discounts, the entry-level V1 comes incredibly well equipped. You get 18-inch wheels, LED lighting, comprehensive safety tech, and that impressive infotainment system as standard. So here's my takeaway after spending some time with the Formentor. This is what happens when a manufacturer actually commits to the sporting SUV concept instead of just paying lip service to it. The Cupra Formentor delivers genuine driving engagement without sacrificing the practicality families need. Is it perfect? Not really. But it's refreshingly honest about what it is and confidently delivers on its promises. In a segment desperately needing some personality, the Formentor stands out as something genuinely special. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.